In this video, I want to review Collagen Intensive, which is one of the best anti-aging creams I came across. So, what makes this product so worth buying? I will give you all the reasons why it's so much better than most anti-aging creams I know in this review. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ollie from mysupplementadvice.com. I'm a pharmacist and my channel is dedicated to supplement reviews and health tutorials, so don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Also, the full version of this review is available on my website and you can find the link in the description below this video. Now, here's what I'm going to cover in my Collagen Intensive review. I will analyze its main features starting from its claims and producer, formula, price, and others. But for the beginning, let me give you an overview on this product and why it's my top recommended anti-aging cream. Collagen Intensive is a very potent product which makes my top recommended anti-aging creams for 5 main reasons. First of all, it's clinically backed up. This is a crucial aspect when it comes to health products because very few of them have studies behind. And Collagen Intensive's main ingredient is clinically tested. Secondly, it has so many praises. Authentic reviews surely don't lie, and Collagen Intensive has far less complaints than most of its competitors. I also want to point out that I tried it myself and it worked really well in my case. The third reason is the possibility to buy it cheaper. This is another major criteria in my analysis, and Collagen Intensive does seem a bit pricey at first sight, but there is a way to get it for about 40% less than its standard price. Here's how. Go for the largest supply of 6 months because in this way you get a gift that includes 2 extra free bottles. This means you will get a total of 8 bottles. Not to mention that you also get 2 other free gifts other than those 2 extra bottles. So, if you make the calculations, you end up paying about $36 per bottle because shipping is also free. Considering that the standard price of this product is $60, you can save about $24 for 1 bottle. You're getting 8, so that's about $192 more in your pocket. This is a strategy that can help you save a significant amount of money in my view. So, given its superior quality, a price of $36 per bottle is definitely unbeatable. The fourth reason is that it lasts really long, and I noticed this aspect while using Collagen Intensive myself. Its consistency isn't very liquid, so you only need a small quantity of product. For this reason, a bottle or a jar ended up lasting me about 5 or 6 weeks. And last but not least, it's specially endorsed. This is a very important aspect when checking the authenticity of any product. And when it comes to Collagen Intensive, it's endorsed by a medical specialist, it's backed up by several makeup artists and models, and it's praised by lots of real users with pictures. I personally don't know too many anti-aging creams with such a wide audience behind. So Collagen Intensive is definitely effective, otherwise why would it be so highly praised? Do you agree? Now, in case you decide to give it a try, there's a discounted link in the description below this video, so you can use it to get Collagen Intensive for the lowest price. Also, make sure to use the strategy I showed you about a minute ago if you want to get the best price for it. Now let's take a closer look at this cream, starting with its claims and producer. The biggest advantage of Collagen Intensive is that it has clinical evidence behind. According to a recent study, it reduces the appearance of wrinkles by 254%. Now, that study was completely legit and unbiased. Volunteers had to apply the product for 84 days. Most users noticed a big difference in wrinkle reduction, and skin texture also improved in most people by 201%. In fact, Collagen Intensive is one of the few anti-aging creams with a study behind. Most products only claim to make miracles, but they actually change very little. So, the benefits of this cream are clinically backed up. Actually, Collagen Intensive brings in several additional benefits besides wrinkle reduction, which you can see in this picture. That's why it's definitely a very potent product. Compared to most creams from the market, it's clearly superior. Collagen Intensive's producer is a brand called Skinception. This is one of the most popular companies when it comes to professional skincare. It offers products for stretch marks, elasticity. It has a lot of contact details available, and it has a really good reputation overall. Skinception's owner is Dr. Dave David, a cosmetic surgeon with a vast experience behind. This is another strong point of Skinception because most skincare brands are owned by mere businessmen. Also, this company has a 67 days money-back guarantee for all products. This means you can return any product you buy in this period without any questions. So in terms of reputation and trustworthiness, Skinception looks awesome. Collagen Intensive has probably the very best composition from the market. That's actually the main reason why it's my top recommendation. It's formulated and created in Switzerland. It's based on a clinically tested compound, Syncoll, and it contains several anti-aging compounds. Not to mention that most of its ingredients have very strong anti-aging properties. As in all creams, there are no doses for any ingredients. But given the versatility of its formula, Collagen Intensive has all chances to be effective on paper. And this also seems to be the case in reality as well. Now let's take a closer look at its main active ingredients. Syncoll is the #1 ingredient in Collagen Intensive, so it's the main responsible for its effect. According to its results in studies, it stimulates natural collagen production, reduces fine and deeper wrinkles, it hydrates and prevents against sun damage. As I said, most users claim to have noticed an effect after a longer period, so about after 84 days. So despite being a potent ingredient, it doesn't make miracles overnight. That's the biggest proof that its benefits are legit and authentic, if you ask me. Next, hyaluronic acid, and everyone knows the benefits of this compound when it comes to skin. It increases collagen production, maintains skin elasticity, and promotes hydration. Hyaluronic acid tends to exist in higher quantities in younger skin. That's the reason why you can find this ingredient in most anti-aging creams. However, I don't necessarily recommend products that are mostly based on hyaluronic acid. That's because this ingredient is so common nowadays, and in terms of effect, it can help a lot more if it's associated with other powerful compounds like synchol. Shea butter is one of the best ingredients when it comes to hydration. That's the reason why its effect in anti-aging creams is so helpful. It deeply nourishes the skin and it prevents the appearance of future wrinkles. Basically, shea butter has more of a prevention role if you ask me, additionally to its hydrating properties. But it truly helps tremendously when it comes to skin aging. Next, peptides and vitamins and collagen intensive contains a bunch of different peptide derivatives and vitamins. There's palmitoyl oligopeptide, glycerol, tocopherol, vitamin C palmitate, and stabilized vitamin C. There are some additional ingredients from this category in this cream, but they have pretty much the same role and benefits. And lastly, herbal extracts. There is soybean oil, cucumber fruit extract, green tea leaf extract, and hydrolyzed hibiscus extract. Basically, these compounds are mostly helpful when it comes to hydration. So their effect is more external than internal because they don't stimulate collagen production. But even so, they are definitely helpful. And overall, Collagen Intensive has an awesome formula. If you ask me, it's definitely one of the best compositions from the market, if not the very best. It combines classic ingredients with herbal compounds, it's based on an ingredient with a study behind, and its overall formula is unique. As I said, you cannot find this exact combination in any other anti-aging cream. And judging after its compounds, it's impossible that it doesn't work. So it's definitely a formula I would recommend at any time. Like most anti-aging creams, Collagen Intensive has an average texture. Still, I would say that its consistency is a bit thicker than that of most creams. That's an advantage because you usually need a smaller quantity for thicker products. Other than that, here are its main consistency features. It has a whitish color, a fresh and herbal smell that is very pleasant, and it soaks in very fast. So despite being a bit thicker, it doesn't leave skin greasy at all, probably because it gets absorbed very fast. The only feeling you get is that of a very hydrated skin. According to its instructions, you should use this cream twice a day for best results. Use it first in the morning and afterwards in the evening. Make sure to apply it all over your face. Now, the process itself is pretty simple as with most creams. Just keep in mind that you're not going to see any results immediately. According to the clinical trial conducted on it, Collagen Intensive starts working after about 84 days. Or in fact, this is the period when you should start seeing some results. This means almost 3 months, so make sure to use this cream consistently. If you want to see how a product works, check its customer feedback. And that's exactly what I did, additionally to testing out this product myself. And fortunately, Collagen Intensive has plenty of authentic opinions all over the internet. Firstly, this cream is mostly sold on its official website. However, it also has a page on Amazon with plenty of customer reviews. To be honest, I'm pretty sure the product sold on Amazon is not the original version. There are several versions, all from a different seller. Many people complain that the product they ordered looks differently from the one they got from the official website. Others claim it has some negative features, and many complain about not getting a full jar. But despite these issues, the product has some very good opinions on Amazon. Many users claim it's an excellent cream. Lots of women say they noticed a big change in their skin. Some praise its anti-wrinkle effect. Others say their skin feels much younger and softer. There are some negative reviews as well, but most of them are related to opened or empty jars, so not something about the actual effect of the product. On the other hand, Collagen Intensive also has some reviews on Skinception's website. As usual, I tend to avoid official websites because of the high rate of biased reviews. Still, the other products have an average rating of 4 stars out of 5 on Skinception. That's why I'm thinking that those reviews there might be authentic. As for Collagen Intensive, most of its reviews have 4 or 5 stars. So it's either an awesome product, the option that I tend to go for, or those reviews are fake. I also wanted to give this cream a try myself so that I could experiment its real effect. I bought 3 jars at once so that I would make sure I use it for 84 days. My skin did not look very bad before since I'm young. However, I did have some issues with some fine lines on my forehead. Also, I tend to have a very dry skin, so hydration has always been an issue for me. I did notice a major hydrating effect from the first days. My skin felt much smoother and softer. Fast forward about 3 months, the fine wrinkles from my forehead were almost invisible. I also noticed a change in my under-eye skin. Also, my skin continued to look soft and glowing even a few weeks after I stopped using this cream. Once again, I am not the best candidate for testing out this product. Since my skin looked pretty well before, I could not see a major change. But I did see an effect pretty fast, especially in my forehead and under-eye wrinkles. So from my point of view, this product is definitely worth trying. If I could see a difference on a young face, a person that is older should definitely see a much bigger difference. After all, it's endorsed by many celebrities and specialists. Collagen Intensive is definitely not the most affordable product from its category, but that's only at first sight. That's because you can actually get it for almost half of what it costs. As I said, this product is mainly sold on its official website. Its standard price is $59.95 per bottle or per jar, but it gets much better if you buy several bottles at once. In the best case, you can get it for about $48 per bottle. Shipping is free for all orders. Also, it's worth mentioning that every supply, even the 1-month one, every supply comes with a gift. The 1-month supply brings you a sensitive washcloth and a $25 gift card. The 2-month supply brings you the 2 gifts from above and an extra free bottle. And for the 3-month supply, you get the 2 gifts from above and 2 extra free bottles. Basically, for the 6-month supply, you get 2 more bottles for free. That's an average price of about $36 per bottle, which is definitely unbeatable. So Collagen Intensive can be much cheaper than what it looks like at first sight. That's why I recommend you to follow this price strategy if you want to give it a try. It simply makes it a much better deal. So, is Collagen Intensive worth buying or not? It's definitely worth buying. It's actually the very best anti-aging cream I know. It has an excellent formula with clinically tested ingredients. It's based on original compounds. It has lots of satisfied users behind. It's endorsed by many specialists and professionals. It had some really good results in my personal test. It has an affordable price with the strategy I gave you, and a bottle or a jar can last a lot, even 5 or 6 weeks. It's true that it's not a perfect product, nor the only high-quality cream from the market. But it's a product with a very high success rate, and it's not just me saying this, it's so many people. Besides, its reduced price is extremely affordable, especially when compared to most professional anti-aging creams from the market. So I totally recommend Collagen Intensive. It's the very best option when it comes to anti-aging products, at least from my perspective and experience. If you decide to give it a try, I'm going to leave you a discounted link in the description down below, which you can use if you want to get the lowest price for this cream, which I totally recommend you to use. Thanks for watching.